right, welcome, Lady Bruins hockey fans. We're ready for Game 3 of the Showcase weekend here in Denver. Today's game will be again at Family Sports in Centennial, Colorado. Bruins coming off a 6-1 drubbing at the hands of the junior Steelheads. For those of you that missed that game, that team was a very big, fast, and physical team. Today we'll face off against the Cour Thunder. Did get a chance to see this Thunder team play their first game yesterday morning against the Lady Rough Riders. They don't have the size of the Steelheads, but they do skate well, and they have some speed. So we'll see how the Bruins counteract that here today. Couple keys to the game. I'd like to see today a little bit more sense of urgency on the part of the Bruins, just going towards getting to loose pucks rather than getting to those pucks that go to the corner, or the pucks that scored out, rather than getting there at roughly the same rate as the opposing player. A little more jump in their step, get there ahead of time. A little bit quicker decisions with the puck, but they hung in there for a while. They actually won the second period of that game, and it's a 6-1 game. They were outscored 3-0 in the first. Outscored the junior Steelheads 1-0 in the second, and then the junior Steelheads kind of took over again there in the third period, outscoring your Lady Bruins 3-0 for your 6-1 final. So a lot of good things to build off. You can see the Bruins to put together just that same effort level for 3 periods of hockey. Similar to that effort level that we saw in the second period last night against the Steelheads. So Lady Bruins currently sitting at 0-2 in pool play. So looking to get that first win on the board here. Warm-ups are almost done, and we'll be ready to get things underway here in a moment. All right, again, Bruins will be in the black jerseys with the blue trim and the white helmets. Coeur d'Alene Thunder will be in the gray jerseys with the navy and yellow trim. And we're probably about a minute from puck drop here, so thank you for joining us today and cheering on your Lady Bruins. Let's see what type of a start we come out with here. What kind of energy the Bruins come out with to start this game. Looks like we'll start with Goster, Jennings, Losowitz, Gray, and McCormick. take the draw. Thunder try and jump that draw, but McCormick's able to play it into the zone. Play it around behind, up the near wall here. Held there by Jennings. Jennings looks to go cross ice to McCormick. McCormick has Gray out front. Tied up there, though, by the defense of the Thunder, and now it's dug out. Gray knocks it down, comes up the near boards. Off the skate of Gray. Bruins making it difficult on the Thunder. Puck's played into the zone. Thunder tie up along the boards. Now they walk it out front. Shot. That goes wide of the net. Dangerous opportunity there for the Thunder. Bruins catch a break there as with 3 players in behind the net. Boards up ahead. Jennings out to center. And we'll get a forward group change. Thunder will try and catch him on a change. And McDonald picks it up there. Plays across to Brewer. Brewer goes up ahead to DeFelice. Taken off her stick. DeFelice, Zang, and Berger out there now. Played out to center. Drop pass, but I think needs to be a little better communication there. Picked up. McDonald up ahead. Held in by the Thunder. Knocked down by Berger. Berger up ahead. Through the skates of DeFelice and played into the zone. This will roll in on Bozier, and Bozier will hold it. All right, looks like the clock must have got started a little late. I felt I was up on my clock, but just got 13. All right, we'll sink here again. Played back into the zone. Brewer picks it up there. Brewer tries to play a cross ice, picked off there by the Thunder. Centered out front, broken up there. Tried to hit a player cutting in the slot, off the stick of Arnold. And now Novodarski plays it ahead to Zaworski. Picked up by Arnold. Zaworski, she takes a bump along the boards. And the Thunder are able to get the puck out. Held in there by Jones. Jones going to get the hooking penalty there. Shot towards the net, steered aside by Bozier. Bruins off to carry off a power play here by the Thunder. Working out front, puck's loose, in skates, kicked aside by Bozier. Goster plays it up ahead. I think that was going out of the zone, but McCormick tipped it. Goster's got it now. Goster's cage has come undone, so she'll head to the bench. Played into the zone, picked up there by Brewer. Unable to clear, though. Bruins with 2 chances to clear there, saved by Bozier. Puck pops loose in the slot. Bruins need to get it. And the Thunder try and wrap it around. Puck's loose in the slot. And picked up by Gray and cleared all the way down. 40 seconds here to go in the penalty to Jones. McDonald steps up. She's held there. Will play on. And the Thunder rim it around. 20 to go in the power play. Played up to the line, not out. Now back down low. Walked out front, shot. Puck bouncing around and skates. And Bruins are able to clear. Thunder get possession. We're back to even strength. And Arnold plays it up and out. It's going to go for an icing though. 10:20 here to go. The faceoff will come back in the Bruins zone. Jones and Wessel out there. Looks like King, Rulison, and Fryer. That rolls in on Bozier. King to take the draw. Played back to the point. Walked in, shot. Loved and held by Bozier. King to take the draw. Thunder win it back towards the net. Puck's loose in the slot. Saved by Bozier. Thunder play it into the slot. Taken away by King. That goes through the crease. I don't think Bozier saw that one. And now it's played out to center. Fryer able to pressure the puck out. Regroup here by the Thunder to bring the puck in. Thunder work it back to the point. Work back to the point. Thunder shot on net, saved by Bozier. And that's cleared out by Jones. Bruins will get a change here. Thunder wraparound attempt, saved by Bozier. Puck's loose at the side of the net now. They try and dig it out. Now it's loose in the slot. Drop pass by the Thunder. Now down low, they look for that player in the slot again. Bruins had a cover that time, walked out in front of the net. Now back to the point, shot. That's blocked down. Shot, puck's loose. Oh, and the player went for the extra pass there. McCormick slashed there. And McCormick's able to clear now. Gray will give chase. Gray steals it in front. Held in there. Zeng has it now. Drops it back to the blue line, and that's taken away by the Thunder. I think Goster is going to go for a trip here. It's not a penalty shot. Not even close to a penalty shot, but it's not a clear path to the net from the blue line. Bruins back to the penalty kill. Shot blocked down in front. Zeng picks it up and is able to clear. Arnold in hard on the forecheck. Thunder played out to center. Zeng gets a piece of it. And now it's played into the zone. Brewer will go there to pick it up far side. Thunder walk it to the middle. Shot blocked down. In the skates of Arnold. They'll work it back to the blue line. Shot knocked down by Zeng. But not cleared all the way down. Held in by the Thunder. Shot. And that'll be gloved and held by Bozier. 6:47 to go. Minute 7 on the penalty kill. Jennings leaves it behind for Wessel. Wessel goes off the boards, up to the line, not out. Zaworski steals it though now. Zaworski throws it in on net. She'll chase her own rebound. Battles behind the net. Tries to work it back to the point. Broken off there by the Thunder. And Thunder come back to center. Zaworski with a steal there. Zaworski fights through a hook. Oh, you got to call that as Zaworski split the two players. Vessel battles along the near boards here. And Jennings just clears it down. 3 seconds here to go. And we are back to even strength hockey. Losowitz tries to play it ahead. Taken off her stick. Gray steps up. Dug out there by Gray. Gray fights through a hook on the hands. And Losowitz plays into the zone, but that's going to be an icing. So we're going to face off back in the Lady Bruins zone. 5:10 here to go. First period, still scoreless. Bruins kill off 2 early power plays by the Thunder. Losowitz, Gray, McCormick, McDonald, and Brewer. Losowitz take the draw. McDonald picks it up there. Up ahead to McCormick. McCormick through the skates of Losowitz. Played back into the zone by the Thunder. Up ahead to Gray. Gray. McCormick gets tied up with the player, and then Thunder will come back the other way. Centered out front. Broken up by the stick, I believe, of Brewer. Dangerous opportunity there for the Thunder. McCormick tries to play it ahead now to Gray. Gray hits McCormick. McCormick looks to drop. But Bruins are changing. And now McDonald will pick it up. McDonald, she'll hit the line 1-on-4 as they're changing behind. Got to make sure to get this puck deep. And puck's thrown towards the net. DeFelice fights that player off, and it's picked up there by Berger. Berger goes cross ice to Zeng. Zeng tries to backhand it towards the net. Wessel step up. And play it back into the zone. Thunder team is really quick to transition. Jones over to Zhang. Out of the reach of Berger. Zhang will pick it up now. Zhang goes up the boards. Thunder pinch. Russell steps up now. Russell off the boards. Lady Bruins need to get the puck far side to break it out. Up ahead to Novodorski. In the skates is Zaworski. Zaworski now. Zaworski. Shot. Blocked down. Deer changing behind. Zaworski digs it out there. Tries to work it back to the point. Jennings pinching. Able to hold for a moment. Now the Thunder will play it back to Jennings out to center. Gosner handcuffs Jennings a little bit on that pass. Novodorski tries to play it up and out. That's picked off. Opportunity here for the Thunder. Saved by Bozier. To the line, not out. And Bozier a glove and hold that one. 2:10 here to go, first period. Still looking for our first goal of the game by either team. This Thunder team does have a short bench. Looks like they're rolling two lines, so. Oh, turned over in the slot. Got to get the puck out and we have a chance, guys. Jennings holds there. Jennings up ahead to King. Puck pops loose into the slot. Shot, that's knocked down wide. Walked out front, shot off the side of the net. Dug out there by Gosner. Gosner ahead to Fryer. Not out. Gosler has it now. Gosler's able to play it out now to King. Puck's loose at the side of the net. And now play it out to center. Picked up there by McDonald. McDonald sidesteps one. Slides it through. Good puck support there. King has it now. King towards the net. That's off the glove of McDonald and wide. I'm not sure that would have counted anyway. And the Thunder come back, 2-on-1. Puck rolls to the corner. Picked off there by the Thunder. They will look to walk it out front. Shot from a sharp angle. King plays it up the boards. Held in. Now it's picked up by Brewer. And played back to McDonald. McDonald tries to play it ahead. In the skates of Brewer. 3 players in on her, so they'll eat that one. At the end of one, it's 0-0. Thunder team did control play for most of the period, but I felt like the Lady Bruins did push at times. I think there's going to be some opportunity. We got to hit some stretch passes on some zone exits. They're sending in 2 and 3 forecheckers hard. They're only running 4D. You can see the D right now for Coeur d'Alene for the Thunder. You know, running 4D in 2 lines. As that game goes on, the burn in your legs really starts to pick up. You know, this is where the Lady Bruins, you need to use that depth. You've got 4 lines, 3 deep pairings. You should be in a position to start pushing this Thunder team here as the game goes on. But the longer it remains scoreless, the more I like the odds in our favor of getting that break here or there and popping one in. But this Thunder team can skate. All right, so we're ready to get the second period underway here. Jennings, Goster, Losowitz, McCormick, Gray. Losowitz to take the draw. Thunder win it. Play it ahead. Played into the Bruins zone. Jennings will pick it up there. Stolen there by the Thunder. She had more time. Shot off the post. Bruins need to be communicating. Nice back check there by McCormick. She'll spin away from the stick check. Shot knocked down. Now it's worked. Top of the dot. Walked in. Shot. Saved by Bozier. Got to get a body on these girls. Cannot let them walk into the front of the net like that. Stick checks are not going to work. Thunder. Shot towards the net. Rebound. Puck's loose. Bozier. And Bozier's able to cover and keep it out. Said it before after the last game, but when there's those scrambles in front, you've got to put a player on their backside. You cannot allow them to continue to bang away at loose pucks. Knock them down. Zeng to take the draw. Shot. That's blocked down in front. Cleared away. And Bruins are able to clear it out to center. Shot, and Bozier holds. Zeng to take the draw. Thrown towards the slot. Puck bounces out. Held at the blue line by the Thunder. Zeng picks it off there. Zeng skates with it. And DeFelice will pick it up here on the near corner. DeFelice outlets to Zeng. Zeng plays it up ahead. But we still had a winger vacating the zone and is played right back into the Bruins zone. Brewer picks it up there, taking off her stick right away. DeFelice ties up along the boards. Zeng comes in to support. But dug out there by the Thunder and ripped high and wide. Held in at the blue line. And Zeng able to play it up and out. So the player brought it back into the zone as they had 4 players leaving the zone. Could have been intentional. Zaworski, Arnold, Novodorsky now. Zaworski plays it ahead. Thunder bring it into the zone. And that's whistled down offside. So we're in the face-off outside the Bruins zone here. 12:32 to go. Zaworski to take the draw. One there by the Thunder. In the skates of Wessel. Jones will go back there to pick it up. Overskates it though. And it's picked up there by Zaworski. Zaworski up ahead through the skates of Novodorski. Arnold in on the forecheck. Dug out by Zaworski. And played in on net. And the goaltender will cover. Zaworski to take the draw. 7 look to jump that one and break it out. Puck's loose at the side of the net. Now the Thunder break it out. 3-on-2 as they hit the line. Wessel forces the player wide though. And Wessel's able to clear it out. Zaworski stolen there, turned over at the blue line. And played back up the center by the Thunder. Thunder play it back in. Zaworski up ahead to Arnold. And that's just going to go for an icing. 10:54 here to go. Face-off will come back into the Lady Bruins zone. Face-off won there by the Thunder. Out to the point. Shot blocker aside by Bozier. King tries to clear, taking off her stick. Jennings forces the player out of the crease and picks up the loose puck. Played up and out to center. Over the stick of Fryer. Picked off there for a moment by Fryer, but Thunder will come back the other way. They get zone entry. Look to throw it out front. That's broken up by the defense of the Bruins. Bruins did a good job collapsing in front of the net. Shot. That goes wide of the net. And that's going to come all the way out to center. Bruins just need to limit the high danger chances on the part of the Thunder. Wow, what a move. Toe drag, step to the inside, put it up onto the crossbar. Again, that is where we've got to step up though and take the body and get in their way. Thunder go up 1-0. Nosowitz to take the draw. Goes all the way down, and it should be an icing, and it is. So we're going to face off back in the Thunder zone here, 9:48. Brewer and McDonald out there now. Losowitz, Gray, Berger. Puck comes back to the point. Brewer in the skates of the defense, held in there for a moment. Now Gray leaves there for McDonald. McDonald taking off her stick. That is not a penalty. Two players going for a loose puck and collide. So Losowitz is going to go. They're going to call for an interference. Thunder work it D-to-D at the point. Stolen there by Gray. Gray with a head of steam, shorthanded. Gray shot. Just misses it wide. McCormick picks it up there. And played back into the zone. Nice hustle back by Gray to break that up. Up ahead to McCormick. McCormick. McCormick hooked on the hands, but will play on. And Gray able to clear it all the way down. Minute 6 here to go, and the penalty to Losowitz. Brewer in hard on the forecheck. And we'll force the Thunder to ice it on the power play here with 54 seconds to go. In the penalty to Losowitz, we'll get a short-handed offensive zone draw. Zeng, Arnold, Gosner, Jennings. Zeng to take the draw. Plays it back to the point. Jennings steps up. Thunder able to exit the zone. Broke in up there for a moment. And now the Thunder gets zone entry. They'll look to go wide with it. Drop back to the point. Shot. Off the outside of the post. Thunder driving into the net. Bruins need to watch that cutter. Now it's loose in the slot. Zeng steps up there. And Zeng's able to clear it down. And the Thunder bring it back out. That shot's blocked down by Gosner. In the skates of Jennings. Shot wide of the net. And it'll be picked up there by Arnold and forced all the way down. She had DeFelice coming out of the box there, or off the bench, as Losowitz left the box. You could hear DeFelice yelling for the puck. Zaworski to take the draw. Thunder get it. They'll work it up high. Now they try and walk it out front. Work back to the point. Shot down low. Stolen there by Novodorski. Novodorski. DeFelice steps on the puck. Zaworski picks it up now, though. She stood up at the blue line. And Wessel will pick it up there. Wessel plays it in. Jones places the corner up to the line, up ahead to Zaworski. Zaworski tries to get it out past that blue line. Step up right in here. Yeah. Nelson wants to take the draw. Puck's loose in front, cleared by Brewer. Losowitz has it. Losowitz keeps it onside at the line. Centered across, out of the reach of Brewer. Brewer plays it down low. Gray digs it out. Back to Brewer. And the Thunder are able to break it out. Played back into the Bruins zone. Thunder get possession. Picked up there by Brewer. Brewer fires it ahead for Losowitz. Out of her reach though, so with 5:15 here to go. Zeng to take the draw, back to the point, held in there at the line by the Thunder. Shot, deflected wide of the net. Thunder work it back high. Now down low. Centered out front, puck's loose in front. Scooped out by Zeng. Zeng unable to clear though. Gotta get the pucks out, guys. Gosler bodies up with a player there. And it's picked off there by DeFelice. This will go down. I don't know. They're going to wave off the icing. Berger in on the forecheck. Back to Gosner. And Gosner's about 4 feet this side of the red line, so that'll result in icing. A quick Thunder team, and kind of looks like the Bruins feel like they have less time and space than they really do at some point in time, or at some points during the game. Zaworski to take the draw towards the net. Novodorski tries to play it up ahead, take it off her stick. Jennings, puck's loose, up high now. Arnold plays it to the line and out. Puck goes through the defender's legs. Zaworski bodies a player off. It's going to be picked up there by Gosner. Gosner ahead to Jennings. Jennings to Novodorski. And it's thrown back into the Bruins zone. Gosner up the boards to Arnold. Arnold plays it ahead, picked off there by the Thunder. They play it back into the zone. I'm not sure why icing's waved off there. And Jennings plays it out to center. Zaworski has it taken off her stick. And off the line. .303 here to go, second period. Bruins still down one. That's going to be played all the way out by the Thunder. Stolen there. And played up ahead by Fryer. Goaltender will come out and try and leave it for a player. Played around behind. Thunder working around the near boards now. Back to the top of the slot. Shot up high and over the net. Played through the slot. And now out to center. Back into the Thunder zone. Bruins are going to try and get two skaters off here. Gray with a chance now, stolen here by the Thunder. And puck's played out to center by Jones. A minute here to go. Jones and Wessel have been out here for a long shift. Unable to get a change here. Cormack unable to get it out. Now it's in the skate of Losowitz. And played out to center. Thunder will have to regroup here. Wessel steps up. And Jones turns and plays it down ice. This will allow Jones and Wessel to both get off. Held at the line. Puck's loose in the slot. Gray tries to tip it to McCormick. McDonald steps up there. Five to go. Gray smartly just plays it around behind. They'll eat the puck here. That'll do it for 2 periods of play. All right, ready to get the third period underway here. Bruins down 1-0, so it's still a one-shot game. This Thunder team definitely has dominated play, but it's still a one-shot game. Zane to take the draw. One there by the Thunder. Picked off there. Berger up ahead. To DeFelice. McDonald forces a player off the puck. Dug out there by the Thunder. McDonald has it now. McDonald Thunder will work it back to the point. Walked in, shot, saved by Bozier. Rebound steered aside. And Bruins able to clear now. Thunder will regroup at center. Zeng collapses on the back check, but they're able to maintain possession. Walked out front, shot, a goal. Not sure if the girls have noticed, but 16 is pretty good. You might want to account for her on the ice. Zaworski to take the draw, picked up there. Gosser plays it into the zone, held there at the line. Arnold overskates for a moment. And now the Thunder break it back out. They'll get the blue line. They take it wide, shot, and a save by Bozier. Got a defensive zone draw here. Zaworski to take the draw. Zaworski wins it back to Jennings. Thunder pick it up though, steal it there. Up the boards. Now the Bruins look to try and break it out. Chance here if they can tip it through that defender. Just not able to. Softly played up to the line. Shot blocked down by Jennings. Gosser picks it up now. Gosser off the skate of Novodorski. Jennings takes it wide. Shot blocked down. Arnold tries to center it out front. Puck's loose in the slot. Zaworski can't get her stick free though. And it's played up into the Bruin bench. We got a face-off here at center ice. 12:41 to go. Losowitz to take the draw. Stolen there by Gray. Good read. Gray tries to drop to Losowitz. McCormick goes down low for it. McCormick battles along the boards. Losowitz comes in to support. And puck's played out to center. Picked off there by McCormick. McCormick to Losowitz. Cross. Gray tries to center it back up through the slot. Overskated though, and the Thunder will come back the other way. Poked aside by Bozier. Puck bounces up in the air, shot. Defensive zone draw here for the Bruins. 11:44 to go. Zeng to take the draw. Back to the point. Shot. And a save by Bozier. That one might have rattled the cage loose. And Zeng to take the draw. O'Donnell up ahead in the skates of Zeng. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Berger plays it ahead for Zeng. Zeng and Berger battle on the boards, and the Thunder dig it out. Held in there. Brewer. I don't know if you're going to make that call Mosewitz early, you got to make that same call. Again, I don't think either of them are a penalty. Physicality definitely starting to pick up now. Shot steered aside by Bozier. Work back to the point. Shot blocked down by Berger. Now they try and walk it out front. Shot from a sharp angle. That goes wide off the outside of the post. And cleared out of harm's way by the Bruins. That puck came out. Shot saved by Bozier. Gotta be stronger on the puck, guys. 10:09 here to go. Bruins down 2. Zaworski, Arnold, Novodorski out there. Puck's played down low. Goes past the stick of Gosner. Zaworski tries to reverse it. Thunder looking for that player in the slot again. Bruins need to collapse. And work back to the point. Now loose in the slot. Puck's bouncing around in skates. And Arnold's able to chip it up to the line. Not out. Jennings steers it to the corner. Thunder try and wrap around. Puck's loose at the side of the net. Now the Thunder will work to bring it up near side, back to the point. Ton of traffic out front. Bruins need a clear. And they get a semi-clear, so at least we'll get 1D off. Icing's waved off as Jennings skated right by it. Jones up ahead to Novodorski. Jones. Played back into the zone. Wessel. Stop there. Jones up ahead to Arnold. Gray pesters the player along the boards. That bounces in on Bozier. And Jones able to clear up ahead to Gray, who's able to get it out. Just holding the stick. She literally grabbed the stick and just pulled it in. Had a hand on it. It's a terrible call. So we're going to get a call for the hook. Should have actually been on the Thunder for holding the stick. McDonald forces the player wide. Puck comes up and out of the zone. Thunder will have to regroup. Brewer forces the player wide. Thunder get it. Now they try and center it out front. That's broken out by the stick of McDonald. Work back high to the point. Goal line extended. They look back for that pass in the slot. Shot off the side of the net. Thunder working high now. Shot. Looking for that shot just wide of the net. Tip attempt. Thunder able to hold it in at the blue line though. Shot saved by Bozier. Puck's loose now. And a rebounds bang home. Power play goal for the Thunder. Three to 0. And the power play goal by the Thunder. Jennings plays it up the near boards. Shot saved by Bozier. Jennings clears it to the wall. And played up ahead. Fryer able to get the puck out. Shot saved and held by Bozier. .5:26 to go here, third period. Gosser, Jennings will stay out there. McCormick, Losowitz, and Gray. Back to the point. Shot, tip attempt. That goes wide. Jennings ties up there, dug out there. Losowitz comes in to support. Gets her stick lifted, leaves it for Jennings. Puck's loose in front though. Played up ahead. Bruins had a breakaway, had they chipped that out to center. Turned over. Thunder looked to go out front with it. Shot from a sharp angle, saved by Bozier. Played up the far boards to the blue line, not out. Whoa, we got to stop on pucks. These flybys are killing us. Picked off there. Jennings gets possession. And she'll just clear the zone for an icing. 4:24 here to go, third period. Face-off will come back in the Bruins zone. Wessel and Jones out there now. DeFelice, Zeng, and Berger. Zeng to take the draw. Thunder play it up and out of the zone. Picked off there for a moment by Zeng. Wessel plays it ahead. And the Thunder will look to bring it into the zone. Blocked down by Berger. Berger plays it into the zone. Zhang will come into pressure. And Thunder fan on their pass, but still get zone entry. Broken up there by the back check of the Bruins. Played around far side now. DeFelice tries to get there in the skates of the player. Zaworski tries to dig it out. Wessel pins the player up against the boards so that Zaworski can get it. Puck's loose in the slot. Wessel tries to shovel it ahead. Held there by the Thunder. Zaworski comes in to support. Just misses DeFelice there. Under 3 to go. Two on one. Shot up high and over the net. Brewer plays it ahead. And Zaworski will pick it up here. At the end of a shift, though. In the skates of Novodorski. Couple players collide there. McDonald plays it across to Brewer. Brewer tries to go up ahead to Arnold. Just past her backhand, and the Thunder will come back the other way. Walked into the middle. 16 again. Thunder, the minute 49 to go. 16 nets O'Hara, nets her third of the game. McDonald plays it ahead. That's going to go for an icing. King to take the draw. Back to the point. Walked in, shot. Tip goes wide. Jennings bodies up there. Played down low. Jennings steals. And picked off there. Goster works it up ahead in the skates of Fryer. Fryer gets a stick on it. And Goster will pick it up there, work it up the near boards. And Fryer is able to play it out to center. Down low, Jennings will pick it up there. Jennings has to take it off her stick. Shot towards the net, and Bozier will hold. So 23 seconds to go. We get a defensive zone draw here for the Bruins. Osowitz to take the draw. Back to the point. Over skated. Now they work it backdoor. Shot saved by Bozier. Shot saved by Bozier and held. And played up the near boards here. Thunder steal. Gray is able to get it. And play it out to center. Your final here today, 4-0 Thunder.